Everybody, it's Mark from Ripple Training. So, Apple just released Final Cut Pro 10.4.7. Now, the last time there was a Final Cut release with new features was 10.4.4 back in November of 2018. So, a lot of folks are expecting this release to have a bunch of new features, and they're bound to be disappointed. However, this release lays the foundation upon which new capabilities can now be built. So it's basically like an incremental update, but it includes several really useful new features. So let's jump in and take a look at what's new. You'll need to be running at least Mojave 10.14.6 in order to use Final Cut Pro 10.4.7. This is because the biggest change in Final Cut is that the processing engine in 10.4.7 has been migrated from OpenGL to Metal. So what is Metal? The Metal framework is a hardware-accelerated object-oriented API, or Application Programming Interface, that allows applications like Final Cut Pro to reduce CPU load and communicate directly to the GPU or graphics processing unit on your graphics card. As a result, all graphics card tasks like compositing, rendering, and playing back effects in real time have been improved. If you're considering the new Mac Pro, 10.4.7 includes support for multiple GPUs, such as the Radeon Pro Vega 2 and the Radeon Pro Vega 2 Duo on the new Mac Pro. It also speeds up playback of ProRes and ProRes RAW footage when using the Mac Pro's optional Afterburner card. While optimized for the new Mac Pro, you should see performance improvements on any supported system. If you have more than one GPU, you can now choose which to use in Preferences in the Playback tab. I did an export test of an unrendered 30-minute HD project containing 4K footage with color corrections, titles, transitions, and effects applied. On my 2018 2.6 GHz i7 MacBook Pro with 32 gigs of RAM and the Radeon Pro 560X 4 GB graphics card running Mojave 10.14.6, the export with 10.4.6 took 12 minutes and 59 seconds, and with 10.4.7, it took 11 minutes and 7 seconds. A 14.4% improvement. On my 2015 4 GHz i7 iMac with 48 gigs of RAM and the Radeon R9 M395X 4 GB graphics card, and also on Mojave 10.14.6, the export with 10.4.6 took 10 minutes and 40 seconds, and with 10.4.7, it took 9 minutes and 39 seconds, or 9.5% faster. I also tested the same project on my iMac on a partition running the R9 beta of Catalina, and the results were similar, although a little slower than on Mojave. 11 minutes 0 seconds on 10.4.6 and 10 minutes 3 seconds on 10.4.7, or 8.6% faster. I know these are not huge gains, and your mileage may vary, but you should notice improved playback, rendering, and export times. In addition to the new Metal framework, 10.4.7 includes additional color correction capabilities and new HDR workflow improvements, and I'll be covering each of those topics in separate videos of their own. Subscribe, click the bell below to get notified when we produce new content, and thanks for watching.